Hi everyone, welcome to the reading. I almost didn't do a reading today, but I was suddenly felt drawn. I felt like I needed to check the cards once again and what are the messages coming through for the collective. So I'm going to get into the reading. We have the moon over here, the moon, the 3 of wands, the 4 of wands, and the king of wands over here. Okay, so this is the energy of the reading. The moon is all that was going on in the dark, in the hidden, the shadow work that you have been doing, that you have been working through. You're climbing out of that towards the light. Okay, this is a peacock, a phoenix, peacock flying towards the light. Okay, that is the king of wands over here. The 4 of wands is this celebration, this union that is happening. So I like, we understand this part. You understand your situation and how you're fighting through that situation, what are the lessons that you're learning and how you're keeping up and how you're moving through this. Okay, but I wanted to understand this 4 of wands, like, what is the meaning of the 4 of wands. So the clarification for that is the emperor, the 4 of wands, the 3 of cups, the lovers over here. Okay, then the 7 of wands, the 3 of swords, and the king, sorry, the knight of coins. um with the emperor over here, what is happening is there's a new insight. You're moving towards the light. You're coming out of the darkness. You're fighting through this darkness, through the shadow work. You're learning your lessons. You're uncovering a lot of information. You're seeing different things. You're working on that. You're pushing through all of that, shifting perspectives, energy, all that is happening over here. What that is going to look like, or what that is this revelation, this information. Okay, so there is this with the lovers over here. You loving, you understanding, you meeting, getting to meet the two sides of you, the dark and the light side of you, and you dancing with both. You getting to know both. You getting to understand both sides of you. The 5 of wands and the 3 of cups, this is you standing your ground and pushing through all of this. So whatever messages were coming up for you during this time, you were doing what you needed to do to acknowledge those messages, those, that intuition that you was getting. So this is that you fighting your demons. Okay, understanding your light side, your dark side, and knowing which one should take over when and where. Okay, you're not suppressing them, but you know how to use them now. Okay, this is the 3 of cups over here. This is again a card of celebration, coming again under the 4 of wands. Okay, this is you, that enlightenment, that knowledge, that knowing, that feeling that you have when you start to understand that, what you're working with and who you're working with. This could also show up as energies that are, with you at this time, to show you these sides, to show you these strengths. So energies like Kali will be very significant for you right now, because you're going through an awakening, a dark night of the soul. So more destructive energies. Okay, here this is the 7 of wands and the 3 of swords, that standing your ground, the pain that you have gone through in whatever you needed to do to get through this situation, you have done that. In all of that, having the patience to be connected with your awareness, with your soul, to remain grounded, to have the patience, to have the faith to watch this play out. Okay, to see what you are creating. The 4 of cups over here, this is the clarification for the king of wands. I wanted to understand what this king of wands energy is. I'm in a bit of a hurry today. So you have the 4 of cups, you have judgment, 9 of wands, 8 of swords, and the 7 of swords. Bottom deck energy is the death card over here. So all of these cards, from from here actually, because this is three cups. This is the four of cups. There are three golden cups over here, and there's one mud or wooden cup over here. These are fake birds, and that's a real bird over there. Okay, and you coming to that place where you're understanding the difference between what is real and what is fake in everything that is around you, the situations within yourself that is real and that is fake, and the situations outside of you, because you can see your inside and you know within yourself what is real and what is fake, that you are able to see and understand on the outside also. The judgment over here is this, you know being able to make that judgment call. Look at the deception in all of these cards here. Okay, so this is she the shadow looks like a skeleton, but this is actually a human hand. Okay, this shadow looks like this animal beast, but this is a fox, or a fox or a wolf. This again is a girl, and she's covered herself in donkey skin, and this is somebody running away from all of this evil over here, coming out of this place. Okay, so this time has shown you, it's made you with the emperor over here. This has shown you many sides of you and many sides of your situation, the true and the false of the situation. This is what you are seeing right now. This is what you are getting to see in this time. So I hope this resonates. This is your message. Hope this helps. Thank you for watching. Love and light.